So just killing time this morning. Our ride doesn't get here until about, well, it's supposed to be here at 9 to pick us up, but he said, well, you guys need to be ready by 8:30 because I could show up that early. Yeah, he's not playing with a full deck of cards. Shock. So I just thought I'd just make a little video this morning. I'm sorry I didn't do a closeout video for the last one. We went out to that Mexican restaurant that's down the street that was supposed to be good. It sucked. Really and surprisingly, I really haven't had a good meal from a restaurant, like really outstanding meal, since I've been on trail. I don't know why. Just haven't gotten lucky and found a good restaurant. So you heard me talk before about the outfitters on surrounding the trail not being that good. It seems like they're more interested in selling souvenir T-shirts and coffee mugs and crap like that than actually being a true outfitter. Well, let me show you what happens because of that. Because I can't find a good outfitter to replace my pants that are way too big now. I had to go to Walmart. So this is what happens. Yep. You end up hiking in a pair of these. Nice, huh? Well, it's either that or the flamingos. I decided to go with these. So I will definitely stand out on trail. And if anybody asks me where I got them, I'm going to tell them one of the outfitters, like Damascus Outfitters. So I thought I'd take the time this morning to talk about three things that have I've noticed over the last 500 miles, which I'll hit 500 miles today. Homelessness, mental health, and drug use. And I think in some cases they're all kind of interconnected there, but let's talk about the homelessness. Some folks, you'll find them living in some of these shelters. Like the Fontana Hilton. It's a fantastic shelter, has a solar charging station, has plenty of room inside, and there's showers, down the trail from the shelter. In fact, they even go out and I guess the people who maintain it will go out and with heavy machinery and pick up wood, fallen branches and all that, and use like a front loader and bring it over to where the fire pit is. So you don't even have to go out and gather wood. But yeah, people will live in places like that. And like I said, the Fontana Hilton, yeah, I saw a guy who was living there. And a lot of times when you've got a situation like that, there could be, their chances are there's a mental health condition attached with it and possibly drug use, or the drug use could be causing the mental health condition. They're kind of all very much intertwined. But the guy that was in there, his cheese definitely fell off his cracker. Saw it again in the Smokies, where that first shelter, the guy was more or less living in there. I've had other people tell me stories about, where they have, stopped at shelters and things like that, where, yeah, people are living in them. And even in Damascus, I talked with guys that are through hiking and have been through hiking for like 5 years. No, dude, you're homeless. You're not through hiking. You're homeless. Just admit it. So, nobody talks about anything like this in any of their other videos, and, they try and gloss it over to make it look like the AT is this, perfect place. It's far from. It has all the problems that society has as well. So that's, if you come out here, if you do this through hike, you're definitely going to see the homelessness. Second is mental health. I've noticed not only people on trail, but those around in the trail towns. After working with in the veteran community for 6 years, helping them with their VA benefits, there's a lot of mental health involved with that too, PTSD, depression, anxiety, things like that. And I've become kind of attuned to pick up on things. And I definitely see it not only in some of the hikers that I've seen out there or people that are claiming that they're hiking, but also those around the trail towns and the hostels as well. So Station 19, there was a guy, he was supposedly hiking. He had been in a hostel for like 4 days. He said he was injured, and he started talking one day about how he lost his spot in the hostel because he didn't reserve it and somebody else is coming in. But he said, but that's okay because I've got a fold-out bed in my SUV. Okay, you say you're injured, so you're not hiking. You're definitely not through hiking. You've got an SUV. Why are you here? Why are you in the hostel? And there's a bunch of other things, his actions and mannerisms and things that he said that, yeah, definitely led me to believe that, yeah, there's something going on there. But that's just one guy. I've seen, I don't know how many, countless others. And once again, I don't know if it's just a natural mental health condition or is it drug induced, or maybe it's a combination of both. People on trail. Oh my God, I got a story about there's a guy walking around who's basically living in the woods on trail, just like drinking out of the streams and saying how God is protecting him and God gives him snakes to eat. And his backpack had a bunch of live snakes in it, and he was walking around like showing people these snakes and stuff like that. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff like that you're definitely going to run into. And I'm sure a lot of people are totally safe that they're not going to be violent. But you don't know. You don't know what could possibly trigger somebody. And that's especially true if there's drugs involved. The green blazing on the AT it's everywhere. And if you don't know, green blazing is just kind of a slang term for people that get high all the time on the trail. Starting in Georgia up until this very spot right here in Virginia, just nonstop with some folks. Every time I see them, they're stoned. Every time I see them, they're getting high. Even at good old Crazy Larry's, right off the bat, first time I meet him, he's smoking a joint. He comes over to the house I was staying in. He was smoking a joint. A guy shows up there and hands out edibles and gives him a bag of weed. The other two guys that were there were getting high. It's kind of nuts how rampant the marijuana use is. If that's your thing, great. But it's just, to me, it's just kind of surprising, kind of shocking. I would not want to do, and I will not do something like an Appalachian Trail, being in a freaking daze of being stoned all the time. It doesn't make any sense. You're missing out on the whole reason for being out on trail. There's other people doing mushrooms out here. One of the guys that was with us at dinner, holy cow, I don't think I've seen that guy not on drugs over the last few days. And I'm not just talking about, yeah, he's high or whatever. No, like off your rocker, like, yeah, doing shrooms. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, and who knows, maybe I've just lucked out and fallen in with like the wrong group of folks or something. I don't know, but I just, like I said, I see it a lot. All three of those things, and to me, it's just kind of surprising. It's kind of surprising how prevalent it is. And nobody talks about it. Nobody in these other YouTube videos ever talk about stuff like this. So I tell you what, if you've been out on AT, or, just, out backpacking or section hiking or, something like that, and if you've come across stuff like this, just let me know below. Go ahead and tell me your experiences and what you've seen. Well, that's about it. It's just early morning rain here. I just wanted to get something off my chest a little bit and discuss that for you guys. Because like I said, no other videos I've seen people talk about that. All right, well, 6:30. There's nowhere close for breakfast. So I don't know, maybe I'll walk up to McDonald's. Yay. All right, folks. Next time we'll talk, we'll probably be on trail. Hey, back at Elk Park Trailhead here. Just got dropped off by Cole, our shuttle driver, who, he's a pleasure. But still kind of foggy out. Got some clouds hitting here. Not Elk Park, Elk Garden Trailhead. Got to go through a gate here. Yep. All right, let's shut the gate now. There we go. Yeah, a little chilly out, no sun. So we'll get cruising right along here, and hopefully we'll get some sunshine soon. This cloud cover will burn off, and life will be good. Still got this low-lying cloud everywhere, which actually makes this really neat back here. I always go slow whenever I come out of town after 0, whether if it was one I wanted or, like this time, one that was more of a necessity out of safety and everything else. So, moving a little slow, taking our time. Just enjoying everything that's around me. Still a little chilly. And what do we have here? Wapow. 500, baby. I saw this rock outcropping that I'm on from like way over there, and I immediately thought, the trail's got to go over top of it. And it does. So you scramble up over all that there. Good times. And there's somebody with a goat. So, the woman with the goat, if you watch IB Tat's videos, that's his friend Feathers. Totally blown away there. Yeah, a little bit of a fanboy moment as well. I walked up and said, "Excuse me, are you Feathers?" And she introduced herself. And I said hi, and I said, "Okay, where's Jeff?" Because IB Tat had posted he was going to Grayson Highlands and he was going to be here today, which he's missing great opportunities for photography. So she and I talked for a little bit. She was going to text him to find out where he was. But yeah, it's very nice to meet her. Holy cow. It's a YouTube celebrity I met, I guess. I don't know. But, if you don't know who IB Tat is, check out his videos. I know I've talked about him before. You just got to be able to put up with a little vulgarity. He likes the word fuck. And it was funny because I guess his current job, he's kind of like Mick jobbing it to save up money so he can go hike. And the text message that she read to me about him complaining about his job sounds exactly like his videos. So he's that way in real life as well. Anyway, well, we got some ponies up here. Let's go check them out. Yes, you are beautiful. You are a gorgeous horse. Oh, is that your good side? There you go. Yo, that's a pretty horse. Yes, you are. You're adorable. So, wow, Grayson Highlands. Fantastic. That's honestly, I'm going to say that's been the highlight of my trip. And not just because of the ponies. All the ponies were really freaking cool. Just everything up there. The rock formations, how it was open. With the grassy lands and all of that, the views from up there, even though we're still kind of gray skies. Yeah, I have to say that's been my number one so far. And the other cool thing is I got to meet Jeff Oliver, otherwise known as IB Tat. I know I've talked about him in the past, but check out his YouTube channel, IBTat. He is at Saved by Mountains on Instagram. Guy's got a really good eye. He has got a good eye for cinematography, for photography as well. Yeah, language is a little rough, but you know, nothing you can't deal with. Definitely give his channel. Fuck. And I also got to meet Jeff Oliver, aka IBTat. His YouTube channel is IBTat, and Instagram is at Saved by Mountains. Guy's got a good life story. He triple crowned last year, but he has got a fantastic eye for not only his videos but his photography as well. Definitely worth checking out. And what I liked, and I told him the same thing, is his videos show everything, and I'll admit that kind of influenced how I want to do these Appalachian Trail videos. In the fact that, you know, he's good times, bad times, boring, exciting, easy times, hard times. He shows it all. You know, when he's sucking wind, he shows that, and when he's having a good time, he shows that. So he gives you the full 100% view of thru hiking. So if you want to actually know the real deal about thru hiking, check out his channel. He's also doing a series too. It's every picture has a story. Really interesting. He's putting up pictures from his various thru hikes and everything, and giving the backstory behind it. Yeah, and some of them are pretty freaking good. But check his channel out.
Look at that. It's just all wrinkly. Oh, there's a baby. Baby bunny. You see the baby? Piggy gump passing the bowl to the phone. Damn, yeah. There's another baby. Baby is so cute.
Incredible.
Turn and look at me.
Hey, over there, is it a crime scene?
I don't know. We've been overrun. Yeah.
This is all around the shelter here. People have their stuff laid out drying off, but yeah, these guys just walked up and feeding and could care less about you. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This place gets better and better. Oh, shit. Well, not that, oh, wow. Yeah, voice sounds good. Not that far out from my stopping point. So we got some cows up here. So we had horses, now we got cows. So hey, ended up today at a place called the Scales. I think I probably did about 15 miles today. But it's this nice enclosed fenced area that used to be used for ranchers that are cattle up here. They used to bring them down here and weigh them versus drive them into town and weigh them, because by the time they got to town, they lost weight. So really nice. It's got a vault toilet over there. It's got fire rings all over the place. There's a water source up there. And back over there is a bear box. And I think we're going to have some fantastic views in the morning over that way. Really good day today. Grayson Highlands, I highly suggest, if you're contemplating coming out this way and seeing the area, yeah, I highly recommend coming out and checking that out. Not just because of the ponies, but the terrain, everything involved. It's just a beautiful area, so don't pass it up. Guess that's about all from me today. Got my man Words over there trying to make some green curry, so we're all hanging out here. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and talk to you soon.